Welcome to the Mystic Bitch Show. We are a live stream social media show and podcast with topics spanning psychic development, spirituality, creativity, and more. Hi, my name is Ingrid Turner. I am a mystic, a poet, a nomad, and I'm here to work with a very special kind of human. I'm here to connect with the misfits, the healers, the black sheep of the family, artists, and other outrageously creative humans. You are here to break the system and usher in a new paradigm, and my job is to help you do that by helping you reconnect with your intuition so you trust yourself again and you blaze that new trail, being of service through the vehicle of your passion. This episode you're about to listen to was recorded on my Facebook page. You can find that at facebook.com/ingridhturner spirit. I go live on that account every Wednesday at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So please follow me there so you can be a part of the Mystic Bitch live audience, participate in Q&A, and get a reading from me. Again, welcome, beloved. Hey, my loves. If you don't know me, my name is Ingrid H. Turner. I am a mystic bitch, mystic, poet, psychic medium, psychic development teacher, spirituality. These things are my jam. And I am here to work with you weird ones, you weird bitches, misfits, creatives, healers, psychics, black sheep of the family, the ones who never quite fit in. You are my people because I know you, I am you, and I am here to support you and exalt you and help you blaze your own new trail, to be the wind at your back while you create something brand new in this incredible world through this incredible paradigm shift. If that resonates with you, leave a comment. Let me know that you're here and that we have found each other. I'm trying to find the comments on my personal page with this cross-posting too. And it's not really letting me, but we're going to keep trying. Rebooting. All the things. Boom. There we go. Okay. All right, my love. This is a way for me to go live, communicate with you, share with you on topics and teachings and spirit, and also as a live podcast recording. My podcast is called The Mystic Bitch Show. It is on all the major podcasting networks. I have done a full season and we are into season 2 now. If you have not checked that out, go to my website, ingridhturner.com. Go find the link to the podcast and binge the episodes that I've got there so far. I think you're really going to enjoy it. If you enjoy me, my energy, if we are a match, then come back and let's continue the conversation. Hi. So, what a day. I'm going to do the podcast recording. There's a topic I want to talk about. Burned the fuck out. You might see a little bit of that going on in my energy today. This last few days have been rough, and I want to talk about it because I know exactly where the energy went sideways, and I want to share that with you because I think it's really relevant. I think more and more people are experiencing this burned out, exhausted, struggle bus like energy and feeling, and the reason for that is because we are in a brand new paradigm, and we are in an energy that is not going to support that nonsense. It's not going to support us straying from our path, our passion, our purpose. It's going to be very fucking uncomfortable when we do that. So we're going to talk about that more. I am also doing readings on today's live broadcast, readings by donation. Donate any amount to the PayPal link is in the description of the video, and I'll be happy to do a reading for you on today's broadcast right after we are done with our topic. I also want to hear you commenting, communicating, sharing, leaving your thoughts, leaving your opinions, whatever it is on today's broadcast, on the topic at hand, because we are all learning from each other, my beautiful friends. It is not just one of us siloed, the ones, the teachers, the know-it-alls. No, fuck that. We're all the mystics. We're all the teachers. We're all here learning from each other, building each other up. That's the way I see it anyway. So if you're here and you're resonating with that, welcome. Thank you. Hello, my beautiful Bob. Hello, Anthony. Warrior Wednesday. I like it, my friend. Yes, it is Warrior Wednesday. Please leave a comment if you're listening. I can't necessarily see who's watching unless you're leaving a comment. So I want to know that you're here. Okay. I feel like I have some lipstick on my teeth. Probably. It's bright fucking pink. Why wouldn't it be on my teeth? Hey, Deidre love. Okay. All right, what are we talking about? We're talking about burnout today. That feeling of exhaustion that runs so deep that no amount of sleep can move you through it. Who's familiar with that? Who's experienced that recently in your past? Maybe you're experiencing a bit of it now. What's going on there? Burnout. So tired. Today I slept until 10 o'clock and I still wasn't right after that. So I am not so burned out that I can't do anything. I am what I would call temporarily burned out because I overextended myself energetically and I have not allowed myself the space to get back on track. But it has reminded me of the time 10 years ago when my adrenals completely gave out. And I was so burnt out from so many years of struggling against my natural inclination and my natural way, my natural drive, that I collapsed for 2 years and could barely work. Couldn't even stay vertical the whole day. Absolutely burned out. I think this is a really important topic because I think that we're in a new energy. April 2020, I feel like we woke up and we had shifted into a new paradigm. And I know it's been chaotic, but if you push through the craziness, you're going to feel that we're in a new energy. It's a higher frequency. It's an energy of love and community and unity. And it also means that you and I are no longer going to be allowed to fuck around with our own energy, with our own passion, our own purpose. I woke up on spring solstice of 2020 knowing exactly why I had been born. It was to help the collective move from fear to love as we shifted into this new paradigm, as we settled into this. And I had been feeling the effects of it for years before that break actually happened. That's when I felt it. And I know a lot of people in my community felt it too. My message, my WhatsApp group for my Bava community just lit up with people going, "Do you feel that? Do you feel that shift?" Right? We all felt the shift. And I have found that since that shift, for me personally, the more I stray from my energy and my path and the way that I am designed and what I feel called to participate in this moment, in service to divine spirit, to God consciousness, the more I physically, emotionally, and mentally suffer. These last few days, so here's what I did. I went to Los Angeles this weekend. And I got to do a really cool thing. I was doing readings at the pre-Grammys gifting suites with the DPA. It was called DPA Music Lounge. Okay. It was really, really fun. I had a really good time, but I wasn't careful with my energy. I didn't carve out the time and the space that I needed for me in order to refuel my cup with as much energy as I was expending. The result is I was really, really tired when I came home. That would be fine. I was feeling really burnt out. I was tired. I gave myself a day of rest, but it wasn't quite enough. And what I found happening to me is I felt that burnout and I hit that wall is I started to revert back to old patterns of behavior that I was doing when I was in corporate, full on, driven, moving so far against my natural, spiritual, and creative tendencies 10 years ago that left me leveled for 2 years. I saw myself revert right back to it. My spiritual practice started to slide. I stopped doing things that were really important for me, like my writing and my poetry and my creative time. And I started prioritizing whatever anybody else needed or I perceived they needed or wanted from me in that moment. I saw myself slipping into places of negativity. I saw myself slipping into victimhood, poor me, all of this really darkly familiar energy where I lived the majority of my life when I was so far out of alignment before I had my spiritual awakening and woke the fuck up to myself and divine spirit. It was like I reversed like 12 years in my development, if you will. And it was kind of horrifying. And so the reason that happened, it wasn't so much, I realized, because I wasn't prioritizing rest. Rest is important, but do you know what is even more critical for preventing burnout and recovering from burnout? Is prioritizing your passion. That's why I'm live right here, right now. My passion currently is coming through in words, in speaking, in podcasting, writing, that kind of thing, but especially with podcasting right now with going live. I'm feeling huge just impetus and urge to get out there and share and speak and let the spirit come through me and talk about whatever is coming up for me today and the spiritual lessons that I'm learning and share them with you, to get into my creative juices and share what's happening in that creative space to help build people up to live in their highest spiritual and creative expressions. But today I didn't want to do this live because because I was tired, because I'd been doing other things that I needed to catch up on. I was in a bitchy mood. I was negative. My beautiful partner was so great. He was so intuitive. He called me up when I went to the coffee shop and he said, "You want to go for a walk?" I said, "Yes, I do. I want to get out into nature." I spent the entire time bitching at him about how frustrated I was, how I wanted to do this and I couldn't do that. Knit, 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 knit. You know what he did? He left. I'm not entirely sure that he left me specifically because I was bitching, but he went off to go pick up something from his mom's. You know, it was fine. But when he left, I thought, good for you. Good for you, babe. Because I was just bitching. I was just spiraling into this negative space because of this burnout I was feeling. And I wasn't feeling burnout because I was tired. I was feeling burnout because I wasn't prioritizing it. And I didn't want to go live tonight because I was fucking tired. But I went live tonight to share this with you, to lay myself bare, to open up, to be honest and raw because, God, I can't be the only one, right? And so that I can prioritize what matters to me and how spirit is asking to come through me. See, when we are tired and burned out, the ego is able to come into the forefront and all of our old patterns and old behaviors and old bullshit is able to come in and clamp down. Now, the ego is not the bad guy. I've said this before and I'll say this again. But the ego is unruly. And given half a chance, it will get back into a leadership position and try and manage your ass. Because the more you are expanding, the less power the ego has. And we early on put the ego in charge. We put it in a leadership position. It is way the fuck above its pay grade at that point. So when it sits in that role, it wants to make you really small. And the way it wanted to make me small was take advantage of my tiredness and drag it down to burnout by allowing myself to spin in negativity and poor me and victim and frustrated and I want to do this and it's not fair and all the bullshit, just fucking stories. So what I knew, I had clarity, just enough clarity that I want to share with you. When you are feeling like this, my beautiful, when you are exhausted, when you are burned out, when you are bitchy, when you are in victim, when you are reverting back to old and toxic behaviors, take a breath. Put aside that and go focus on what lights you up. The thing that you can do for hours. Get into a creative space, whether you're going to get paid for it or not, okay? Whether you're going to show it to the world or not. Get out a coloring book for all I care. Do something to step into that creative space. Creativity is the original form of channeling. It's how you can open up and let the energy of the universe come into you and move through you and really clear out all the bullshit and the toxicity, okay? We all got it. We all got it running, and we can all move it through when we prioritize what matters to us, what is important to us. Now, of course, this doesn't mean that we get to only do the things that we like to do. No, we don't. We got to pay the bills. We got to do the things. We have to honor our agreements. Okay, we have to do the things that we said we would do. We have to, deal with the life stuff. But there's a balance to be struck here. You have to balance, dare I say, prioritize, do the things first that you want to do, that you love to do, that light you up, that give you energy, and then take care of the things that need to be taken care of. Typically, we reverse that role. We do okay, I'll do the things I don't really want to do first, and then I'll have all this time to do what I want to do. But when you start off with that kind of struggle and pushing against energy that doesn't feel like the best flow, then you're wearing yourself out, and then you find you're too tired and you don't have time or inclination to dive into things you want to do, to write that story, to edit that poem, to go live, to paint that picture, to take those pictures. It's dark. The camera can't take pictures in the dark, right? If you reverse it, it's going to be hard. Your ego's not going to want to let you do it. Your conditioning is not going to want to let you do it. But if you can reverse it and you can start off with like, oh, I'm going to meditate. I'm going to do some yoga. I'm going to do some journaling. Yeah, Deidre just bought a journal. Fantastic. I'm going to do some drawing. I'm going to write. Whatever it is that, ooh, I like that. I can just get lost in that, even for just 10 minutes. It's going to completely turn around your energy. And then you will have energy and verve and gusto and positivity and joy as you move into the areas of your life that are less invigorating. Shit that needs to be taken care of, commitments that you have made. These are all important. Try it on for size. Try reversing it. Try reversing it. Last night, I was so busy and I was so tired at the end of the day and I was so grouchy. And my mama texted me. We were just texting back and forth a little bit. She She came from teaching, a career of teaching computer, Cisco networking, brilliant woman, super techie. And when she retired, she discovered jewelry making and enameling, right? And silversmithing. And she just fell in love and it lit her up. And it's her thing, right? And we were talking about how grumpy we both were at the beginning of the day because we'd both been on trips doing our fun, amazing things. And we had a great time. And then we had to come back and do all this catch up work. And we're grumpy about it. And so we agreed that today we would start off with doing what we love. And then we would go into the stuff that we had to take care of. Like she had admin, like financial shit to do. And I had, this, that, and the other. None of these things are a problem until you're out of balance and you are neglecting what feeds your soul, what lights you up, your passion, your purpose. And here is your purpose. It's really easy to tell what's your purpose. It shines. It feels amazing. You feel invigorated and energized. Even if you can't put that thing in a box, like if somebody asked you, what's your favorite thing to do? What's your passion? You may not be able to say one thing. It may not just be painting or photography or whatever. It might be an amalgamation of things. It might blend in like spirit and ritual and all these things. It doesn't matter if you can't put it in a box. Just that thing that you do, those things that you do that make you just your heart expand. You can feel the heart opening and the heart pop. And honey, if you don't know what that is, you need to get to work on finding that. Follow your impulses, follow your joy, sniff it out, go find it. Because once you find it, that is a game changer. I will give you this warning though. Once you do find it, you cannot go back. It will be physically devastating, emotionally devastating, mentally devastating to then put all of your focus on what it is that you don't love to do when you have found your passion. But find it anyway. Here's why. You are of divine service through the vehicle of your passion. You have to find that thing. Is it teaching? Is it spirit? Is it writing? What is it? And maybe it changes throughout your lifetime, but you find that thing that is lighting you up. That is how you are meant to reach the masses, to reach the collective with the message and the energy and the healing and the love of divine spirit. That is what will bring us into the new paradigm. That is what will settle us into a new earth. We are here. The new earth is brought in on the backs of the individual, my beautiful friend. And we need you in your light, in your passion, in your love, in your joy, so that we settle in more quickly, more efficiently, and we all rise up. Individually, individuality rises up the collective, the community. It's an incredible time to be alive. So leave a comment. Tell me what's your thing. What's your thing? And are you prioritizing it? And if you're not, will you commit to it? Your conditioning tells you it's not as important, but it is. It is the most important thing you can do. And we are no longer in an energy that will put up with nonsense. We are not going to be allowed, if you will, to veer off track very far because it will be too uncomfortable. I veered off track these last few days and it felt devastating. I'm back on track now because I'm here and I'm doing the thing that lights me up. And as a result, I am being of service to you by sharing this story, this information from Spirit, bringing it through. Okay, yes, my friends, right on. Check some comments on here. Hi, beautiful. Hey, Alicia, Anthony, Kristen, Natalie, Sherry. Hello, good love. Hey, Claudine. Okay, great. Yeah, donations are open. Spiritual study and intuitively coaching others in business. Yes, Elisa, you are just... Yes, Alicia. Anthony, an orb just flew through your body. I've heard that. Thank you for pointing that out and letting me know, my beautiful friend, Anthony. Okay, that feels complete for the message. Make sure you make that commitment, my love. Do for you. Do what you need to do. What is passionate for you. What is lighting you up. And everything else will take care of itself. I promise. Try it for one day. If that works out, try it for a week. If that works out, try it for a month. All right? When it stops working, you can do something else. But I'm so confident this is going to work out for you that this is a habit you will get into pretty dang quickly. Alicia, you were channeling that message so effortlessly. Thank you. It felt effortless. See, this is it. This is the stuff. Okay, let me pull open my list. We have some donations coming in. I am ready to do some readings, my beautiful friends, because I'm primed. The pump is primed. Yeah, Bob, helping and sharing others with your passion, it lights me up. Yes, I love hearing what your passions are. Anthony says, me first always, you first always. Yeah. And that's a hard, I love when you say that, Anthony, because when you bring that through, it's jarring, right? When somebody reads it, me first, people go, no, selfish. But it's so true and it's so important because when you put you first, you are full for service of others. And it is so effortless to be of service to other people. We're no longer being fucking martyrs. Okay? Martyr shit is done. We're not doing it anymore. We're in a new earth. We're in a new energy. Okay. Okay, beautiful, Bob. You are first, my friend. Bob, do you have a question? If you do, let me know, and I'll be happy to answer for you. Deidre, I got your Cash App donation. Thank you, sweetheart. Okay, what does our beautiful Bob need to know? Martyr shit. Anthony, okay. Bob, show me. Power center, Bob. Okay, I like it. I'm feeling the energy just push out of me in this moving outward. I feel like you are just expelling so much of the old bullshit. It feels like so much crud is coming out and pushing out of you. Use your voice, Bob. Use your voice. Just, I'm getting like a grunting. Ugh, like I've given to you this, the message of the mantras and the tones, the throat tones. I think you've done that because I can feel it coming out. It now feels more primal. That's what I'm getting for you to push that out. Getting out into nature, really pushing it out, pushing out of your stomach. Hardcore breathing exercises are going to move this energy out. Push it out, push it out, push it out, push it out. When you do, your root chakra is going to open. It's going to open. You're going to feel so much more clear, and it'll be time for you to make your move. You are very close, honey. It is almost time for you to make your move. Let me pull a couple of cards. Yeah, you got some mental stuff going on, mental shenanigans. It's only your mind. You're ready to walk away from the nonsense. But you've still got some mental stuff going on. You're fighting with yourself. You're battling with yourself. It's just because it's uncomfortable, honey. But don't worry. Everything's going to get easier. Push that crud out. And yes, stand in your power. You are such a badass, Bob. I'm so impressed with you. You are making it happen. Okay, thank you so much, Bob. I appreciate you and I love you. And thank you for your donation and your support. I got you. Okay, Michael Rice. Michael, if you have a question, please let me know what it is. Just refreshing our list again. Okay. Anthony, you said you sent a donation. I don't see one. I'm sure you did. I just haven't found it. Did you send it to the PayPal? No question from Michael. Okay. We got you, Michael. Show me. What does Michael need to know? Show me. Okay, Michael, for you, this is a time to get very, very still. I'm actually seeing you at the top of a mountain, looking over the horizon at the peaks. I'm seeing you with your eyes closed and focusing on your third eye and clearing your mind and coming to a place of stillness, to get as still as you possibly can. This is very much about the upper chakras right now, which is pretty cool. The heart, the throat, the third eye, and the crown. You are getting very quiet and calm in order to connect to spirit. This is not a time of action for you. This is very much a time of spiritual observation, being immersed in spirituality in a very light way. I feel like the air around me is light. It's like high altitude air, so it's kind of like more shallow. And it's cold and cool. If you can cool down, if you can kind of keep your house cooler, that will really help you get into this space to be in a cool spot. You need to be in that place of openness, receptiveness, meditation, really focus in on the third chakra, the crown chakra, and a little bit of the throat chakra. Particularly, you're getting what you might call downloads. Your spirit is coming through. You need to be in that meditative space for a while. This is not action time, and I think you feel that keenly. I think when it comes to trying to take action on something or make things happen, you're feeling very averse to that, and you need to trust that intuitive hit and go into a place of stillness and calmness and connecting with spirit. Meditate as much as you can, or whatever your version of meditation is. You can also do walking meditations if you feel like that, but I feel like for you, sitting and just being in that breathing space, I can feel your breath getting sort of lighter and more shallow as you come into alignment alignment with source energy. You could meditate multiple times a day, and that would be very, very good for you, my dear. Let me pull some cards for you as well. Michael, 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 Michael. The High Priestess. Oh, you're at a retreat. Okay, fantastic. Oh yeah, very, very good cards here. The only gotcha is the Devil card. The Devil is about your ego and your desires coming into the mix. I'm getting that you're needing to be in as clear and clean and pure a spiritual place as possible. Inevitably, the ego is going to come in and do some tinkering around there, but just stay in your heart and stay focused. It'll take a little practice, but stay focused, and you're going to get something really potent and powerful. Some real clarity and a clearing out is what I'm getting. I love that you're at a retreat in Colombia. I feel like this experience this is giving you the space, carving out the space you need to connect with source in this way, and it's going to clear you of a lot of your traumas and pains and hurts, and you're going to come back into your regular life a very different person energetically, and I feel like you will be able to maintain it too for the most part. You know, there will be some ups and downs because that's life, but this feels like a real pivotal time for you, sweetheart. Okay, thank you so much, Michael, for your donation and your support. I appreciate you, and I'm so happy I got to be of service for you. All right, I'm just checking my list, my loves. We have, okay, Claudine. Claudine has no questions. Anthony says, went to PayPal. I don't see it, my love. PayPal / Ingrid Oh, you know what? It might be in the other one. Hang on. You and I have known each other long enough where it might have gone to the other one. I'm going to check. And then Claudine, I'm going to do your reading, my sweet. My sweet, my sweet. Log out. I'm just checking to make sure that we're all on track. It's just me, folks. Thank you for your patience. And folks, I am doing readings by donation. So if anybody would like a reading, donate whatever you're able to. Okay, it went to Baba. To the PayPal link in the description of the video. And I will be so happy to go ahead and do that reading for you. Okay, I got it, Anthony. Thank you, my love. Okay, beautiful Claudia. No, Anthony, no need to apologize. Love you so much. Claudine. What does our beautiful Claudine need to know? Thank you. Oh, I got some pain in my head. What's going on there? And in my power center, show me. Claudine. Show me. Throat. Okay, I'm just going to pull some cards for you, Claudine, and see what comes. Okay, my sweet, you need to get very clear on what it is that you want. It's time for you to start choosing what you love. It very much goes back to the channeling from today's recording, what we were talking about earlier. It's time for you to end the fuckery and get focused and get serious and committed to what it is that you want. It's not about healing and then getting it. It's about moving towards it and healing in the process of moving towards it. You have things that you want to do, things you want to experience, things you want to create in this lifetime. And I feel like you're holding yourself back because you're trying to get right and fix yourself before you go after these things. But I'm telling you, it is in the process of going after what it is you want, of pursuing your goals, of choosing what you love every day, that your healing takes place, that your courage grows, that you become the person you need to be to accept this and bring this fully into your lived experience. Okay, so reverse that. This isn't about fix myself first and then go after what I want. This is about go after what I want. Have crazy courage to say yes to what I want, to no to what I don't want, to smash, get away, break away from what you've been hanging on to because you haven't felt ready to pursue what you want. Now you get to pursue what you want. You're ready. And you will be in the healing process throughout the whole way. That healing never ends. We never stop healing. Okay. I feel like you don't see yourself as capable, but you are. One step at a time, honey. And every time you take a step, you expand to match that energy. You expand into your highest expression. All right, beautiful. Thank you so much. Okay, Deidre, yes, I saw it on Cash App. Thank you for commenting and letting me know. That is totally fine. What does Deidre need to know? Folks, if you want a reading, I'm doing readings by donation. Donate any amount to my PayPal, linked in the description of the video. I'll be happy to do a reading for you. What does our beautiful Deidre need to know? Show me, show me, show me, show me. Okay. What I'm getting for you, sweet Deidre, is I'm getting the throat, and I'm getting bullshit is what I'm getting. Like just kind of looking around and really being able to identify what's nonsense. Now you're really in a place where you're clear and you're like, bullshit, bullshit, bullshit. You are not putting up, tolerating nonsense in your life anymore. And that is great. That is the first step to really breaking free of the nonsense, is being able to look at it and go, that's nonsense. Even if you don't do anything with it right away, you're no longer willing to tolerate it, and it will fall away all by itself. You're not doing the nonsense thing anymore. We got the Magician, we got the Ace of Cups, we got the Hierophant, we got the Three of Pentacles, and we got the Ace of Wands. There's not a difficult card here. You know what's nonsense and you know what's not. You trust your powers of discernment. You trust that you have everything it takes to let go of nonsense. You won't need it. Don't worry about burning bridges. Let it go. The right community is coming to you and is going to be drawn to you as you get more and more discerning about what is nonsense and what is not, and what you will allow in your life. And victory is yours, okay? Whatever it is that you're trying for, I know there's some big things that are happening for you in your life. This is the yes card. This is the victory. This is celebration. This is the accolades. Your energy is shifting to match the gifts, the treasures, the rewards that are coming into your life. You're really doing it, and you're really doing great. This is also a really good card for new life. Okay? All right, baby. You got this. Okay, beautiful. Anthony, darling, do you have a question, or would you like me to just riff? I am here. Yeah, you're so welcome, Claudine. All right, what does our beautiful Anthony need to know? If anybody wants a reading, I'm doing readings by donation. Donate any amount to the PayPal linked in the description of my video. And I am so happy to tune in and do a reading for you, my loves. Checking my list. What is the Santa song? Every time I go checking my list, how do they say it was Santa? Riff. Please, Anthony, I love you. I will fucking riff. Okay, my friend. Anthony, show me, show me, show me. Show me, show me, show me, show me. Whoo! Oh, it's just getting fun. I'm feeling my crown chakra is tingling, my third eye is tingling, my body is moving. There's a rhythm happening in your life. There's a rhythm happening in your body. You are so fucking in tune with the rhythms and the cycles of your life, of yourself, of divine spirit, of everything that's happening. You are so in tune and so trusting the rhythms like you never have before. And this is why you are experiencing so much joy and enjoyment and fun. And it's like you're not taking things seriously. You're not taking people seriously. You're not even really taking yourself seriously. This has resulted in a lot of fun and not worrying. Like you're just not worrying about things anymore. And I feel like there's a lull in the output that you were previously like in high output, and now there's been a lull, but you are so in sync with the seasonal aspect of our lived experience that you're not worried about it, and you're having fun with it. You're still tinkering a little bit. I feel like you're still doing a little writing here and there. It's not quite at the level of output that it was, but that's okay. You trust that lull, and you trust that downward kind of not spiral, but like, a little bit of downtime. Know that things are fermenting, that things are cogitating, and your cycle will rise again where you will have more output. It's going to happen for you in cycles like that, of high output and then low output and then high output and then low output. But it just really, what's really yummy is, like, aside from that, what's really yummy is how in sync you are with the seasons of life, the seasons of yourself, and how much you trust this, and the joy that you're experiencing, and the humor that you are bringing into your life and into yourself. It just feels like you are happier than you have ever been. And that is what I love to tap into. And that is what Spirit is loving to tap into. That is true success. That happiness that you feel, that satisfaction that you feel with your life, that is true success. And that is what Spirit has for you. Let me pull some cards for you. Don't lose that, Spirit is saying. Trust it. Keep trusting it. Keep trusting it. It doesn't matter that the output is not what it was. Yeah, so I have some five of Pentacles and the 10 of Wands here. So I feel like there's a little bit of veering from the trust in that cycle, but you're going to get back on track. You're going to get back on track right now because you know where you're headed. You're headed to the star. You've been here before. You'll be here again. This is about keeping your balance and maintaining your equilibrium as the output goes up and the output goes down. But everything is in perfect cycle and in perfect season, and you fucking got this, and do not lose faith because everything's a cycle, my friend. Okay, my love. Thank you so much, Anthony. That was great fun. Tapping into your energy lately has been like really, really fun. I'm doing readings by donation. So if you'd like a reading, you can donate any amount to the PayPal link in the description of my video. And I'd be happy, so happy to do a reading for you. If you're going to leave a donation, let me know. Okay, my loves. Hey, Kathy, Charles, Ada, hi, lovely. Oh, you're so welcome, Anthony. I'm so glad it was helpful. Hey, Samantha, I see you on here. Oh, so gorgeous. Okay, my loves. Oh, that feels good. That feels complete. Thank you for helping me get over my stupid ass self. And I mean that in the most self-loving way possible. Every single one of us does it. We can spin and spiral, and that's what we need. Sometimes we need to scrape along the trenches to remember how fucking good it feels in the sunshine, up top, in the grass, when we are committed to feeling good, committed to our heart's desire, and as a result, the desire of Holy Spirit that wants to be birthed through us, through our creativity, through our heart's desire, through our passion, through our purpose. All right. And I'm glad that I was able to trudge through that, get through the other side in a matter of days. I feel about 1 billion times better having prioritized coming on here and sharing my gift with you. I have busted out of my burnout and I feel 1,000 times better. If I had chosen not to go live because I was tired and grumpy and I wasn't and whatever it was, then I would have simply perpetuated my own misery, even if I'd rested all day. Rest is important. It's really important. But we need to not forget the prioritizing of aligned action and then doing the other shit that we need to do because life. All right. So thank you. I love you. If you haven't listened to the Mystic Bitch Show yet, go find it on Spotify or Apple Podcasts. Binge the first season. Tell me what you think. Leave a 5-star review if you think it deserves it. And then come back here next week on Wednesday for the next recording of the Mystic Bitch Show. And if you're on TikTok, I do a recording on Thursdays on TikTok Live. Same time, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'd love to see you there. I know, Deidre, you are on my TikTok as well, so it's really cool to see you in both places. So we're doing it. Output, my loves. I love you. I adore you. I treasure you. I'll see you next time, okay? Hey, babe, do me a favor. Share this show out with anyone who you feel would benefit from being a part of this community. Remember to follow me on social media, on my Facebook page, facebook.com/IngridhTurnerSpirit, and my TikTok account @IngridhTurner. And check out my spiritual and psychic development resources in my Stan store. That's stan.store/IngridhTurner. And you can learn more about me on my website, www.ingridhturner.com. Big love to you, beloved. I will see you next time.